How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people?
Okay, I want you to Google her name. Her name is Sidney Starr. Now, she's a transgender model. And I was going to the internet. Her name is, this is what I'm going to tell you. Transgender model Sidney Starr tells who has slid into her DMs on Hollywood Unlocked. Hollywood Unlocked is on YouTube and stuff. So Google her name, Sidney Starr, in case you don't know, a transgender model and stuff. Because I want you to get an idea what she looks like and know who I'm talking about. Okay. This is the thing. Sidney Starr got really introduced into the world as far as being the person who has sex with Chingy, a rapper and stuff. Now, she went back and reneged on it, saying that it was all a lie and she was sorry, and she said that the only thing she did with him was take a picture and stuff. They never had sex and stuff, but in the world, and as far as viral and stuff, as far as the internet, it had went viral and stuff. And at the point, you know, transgender women were not accepted and stuff. And I don't even know if even accepted is now. Now, Chingy went on and tried to defend himself and stuff, but a lot of his friends and fans and stuff didn't believe him because they saw a picture with him with her. And it's the reason why a lot of times a lot of celebrities don't want to take pictures with transgenders anymore. Because once you take a picture with a transgender person, they make the storyline that they were with you, and becomes a problem for a lot of trans women and I guess trans men as well. Now, this is the thing. She went into the show and stuff like that, and she wanted to give an idea of reference to a lot of things she's done as far as being on Star with Lee Daniels, who is also gay. She talks about the audition and stuff like that with him, and, you know, the Maya Scott, as far as, you know, she talked about Maya Scott and stuff. The question was asked, like, who's the top transgender one person? She did not say herself this time. She just said there's a bunch of the girls out there and stuff. Which was Laverne Cox, Caitlyn Jenner, and I think she said some other ones. Anyway. And one guy said that, the interviewer, Jason, the one that interviews, was saying that he had sex with a transgender, but they thought it was a transgender woman, but it was actually a trans man. And one of the person that was there, the one the host said, oh, that's a shim. And Sidney says, no, that's not a shim. I thought shim was when they talk about girls like us. At that point, the interview became very uncomfortable to me. Only because at that point, I felt as though, as a two-spirit woman, Sidney Starr should have started shutting stuff down. Because at the first sign of disrespect, it comes time to get respect. And if Sidney Starr's going to be doing these type of interviews with different people and stuff like that, Sidney, you know that the girls go through hell, and you can't keep getting disrespected when you go to these interviews. Sure, you want to be the fun girl, you want to be everybody's friend, you want everybody to like you, but they can like you and respect you too. It's not a hard thing. You can be respected and liked at the same time. Because at the end of the day, you're on a platform, and when you don't have a problem with it, someone else won't have a problem with it either. They said, well, she's pretty. She's passable. She don't have a problem. Why do you have a problem with it? Because some of us do have a problem with it. Some of us have a big problem with it. Some of us have even murdered because of it. Because if you don't shut it down the best way you can, because we know you're only one person. When you're doing these big interviews and these platforms and stuff, you have to understand, you may have to start shutting some of the stuff down and say you down. And it's a polite way to do it. Well, you're a man. No, I am a transgender woman. I'm just giving you an idea what to say in case you don't know. No, I am Sidney Starr, who was born a woman in the wrong body. I identify as a woman. I did not transition to become a transgender. I transitioned to become a woman. A woman. Not a freak. Not a form of entertainment. Not a form of your jokes. But a woman. And I should respect it as a woman. as I respect you as whoever's in front of you. If it's a woman, I respect you as a woman. If it's a man, I respect you as a man. Not, I'm a transgender woman, and, well, you're a woman, so you must be a hoe, the next person. And if it's a guy, if you're a man, you must be gay. You getting it up the butt. And if since you're a guy, you must be down low. You know, these are all negative things. You have to understand. You have to start shutting stuff down. Because at the end of the day, a lot of young people are going to be catching a lot of hell from another young person who's seen videos like this and feel as though, well, she didn't have a problem with it. Why should I? And I know you may not be very comfortable with these interviews, but let me tell you something. We know you want to be the shock girl, but you could be the shock girl that showed them I'll be respected. And it's not much to ask to respect you. It's not. You know, and then a point came between your legs and stuff. You know, which instead of you felt uncomfortable about it, but baby sis, let me tell you what you should say. Just my opinion. When they say, well, did you have the surgery? You would say, well, why is you asking? Well, because I want to know. Say, well, that's none of your business, whether I did or didn't. Back to the interview. Can we do that? Because that's why we're here. You know. But the thing is, you have to understand, people will disrespect you if they feel as though you have no problem with it. People would disrespect other trans women if they feel as though they have no problem with it. Jason is a gay guy and stuff, and he seems to have no problem being comfortable in his skin. I saw him on hip hop cable, Loving Hip Hop, I don't know which one it was on. And he got upset and he threw a drink in another girl's face, Hazel E, I think her name was something. Jason, I've always been like a secret fan of yours, only because you are my brother. I consider you my brother because you were gay. And I love my gay brothers, and I love my gay sisters, I love my women for women, and I love my men for men, and I respect y'all. And I know y'all struggles is different than most, and people don't understand it. But my gay brothers and my gay sisters, and I do mean women who love women, the soul studs, the AKA lesbians, which one girl told me don't call them that, because that's offensive. In case you don't know, another woman who loves women told me do not call women lesbians. That's like calling a gay person a fag. See, I didn't know that. But as a respect to her, I could honor that. And I said, you know what? I won't use that. And out of respect to Jason, I thought he would say, you're my sister, and I'm going to respect you as my sister. You are a woman. At the end of the day, don't worry. The disrespect will be waiting for her on the other side of the field. Oh, baby, the disrespect going to be waiting. Oh, straight society is going to do a big job on disrespecting her. Oh, they will give her every name in the book, shouldn't even be breathing. But as a person in the LGBT, you should have your sisters back. You should have your sisters back. Make mockery, make fun of us, and you're sitting on the platform as far as your Hollywood unlock. And I'm rocking with you, hoping you get your blessings too, Jason. But just my opinion, and you may not care. Probably don't. You know, but as a fan, low-key fan of yours, rooting for you to get bigger than you are as well, because I know you are on the uprise as well. And I knew you got connections and stuff. But as in the gay community, I feel as though you should have your sisters back too. Just my opinion. I understand you went against, you and B. Scott had a problem with that because you felt as though he shouldn't have been, Tiger shouldn't have been outed, and Beast got outed, Tiger and stuff like that, whatever, with the things. And the thing about it is, you're upset because another trans woman allegedly outed a cis guy, but you're not upset that you have a trans woman on your show and y'all asking really personal questions, which I don't think is appropriate. You don't ask cis women, when the last time somebody been up in there and did you use protection? You know, every interview deserves respect. Just my opinion and stuff. I feel as though when you're coming from the LGBT and you got one of your sisters on the air, you should give her that respect. And my thing to you, Sidney Starr, people only going to do what you allow. Then there was a comment in reference to Laverne Cox and the whole thing about that. Well, Laverne Cox want to be, what's the thing he said? She's hanging with Beyonce. She wants to be the, oh wow, I can't even remember what he said. Hanging with Beyonce, she wants to be like Princess Di or something. I don't know, some name he used. But anyway. And as a gay man, once again, I just don't feel as though it's fair to say those comments. Because I feel as if you have our back. And Sidney, they can't do no more than what you allow. You show people how you want to be treated. And Laverne Cox may not want to go on interviews like this because I'm going to tell you about Laverne Cox. She's an actress. She's a advocate. She's trying to knock down doors. She's using education because she knows that there are young people that are watching. She knows that young people will be ridiculed and judged by her actions as well because she's in a platform. She knows the right way to show these interviews how to be done. She knows how to get that respect. And if you can't respect her, she shut it down and wait for you to say another comment to shut that down if it's disrespectful as well. She knows that once upon a time, black people were betrayed as slaves, being beaten, hung from trees, and that was acceptable. She knows that black people got tired and they start making their own movies as far as being acceptable. She knows that black people had to represent it as far as being lawyers, doctors, people that are sitting up here and their truth and showing we're more than just that. Black faces making fun of watermelon and fried chicken jokes. She knows that we're more than that. That's why she shuts stuff down. And as a trans woman on the rise, Sidney Starr, I think it's time for you to take a page from that. And when it's very disrespectful with interviews, you got to start shutting it down. Just my opinion. I know you want to pop it and have fun and you want to be that girl. But be that girl that's respected. Because as a trans woman to spirit, a woman, there are other girls like you that are younger than you that's coming up. Every role is not a good role. Every disrespect is not a good disrespect. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to put the video as far as YouTube track to her at the bottom. You can check it out yourself. And I'd love to hear feedback on this. And I'm going to let y'all love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Catch the rain.